Yeah. Give it a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sore now from everything Julia's been putting me through the last few weeks.
Do you rock on here too?
I just started.
Okay.
I moved into the building in April, and everything was closed. And then since things started back up, I was like, well, I should take advantage of it in the building.
Is it this kind of membership?
It's free. It's included with our rent. So I mean, it doesn't cost me anything more, and I'm already paying. So I should go.
Well. Yeah. Very cool. I've been trying to, well, not actually, but failing at getting into rock, like getting back into rock climbing. So hopefully in the next couple of months, I can get my butt here to do some climbs.
Yeah. Do it before or after class.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some tunes going so it's not super quiet. Drown out some of the noise out there.
It's like different from being in the yoga studio.
Yeah. Just focus on your breathing.
And these floors are really hard
Yeah.
for
Maybe
yoga.
2 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes.
I definitely use the blanket for my knees.
Oh, sure. Okay, good. You have that.
So, all right.
We have a couple people. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. My name is Hayley. We have Christopher over here. We're going to be doing class in person. So we're just going to get started sitting on our shins, if that's okay on your knees. Nice. If you guys have a blanket at home or a towel or something you want to add cushion in between the sits bones and the heels, just for a little bit less pressure on the knees. You can take it there. You can close your eyes here. Let the hands rest on tops of the thighs. Palm face up for receiving, palm face down for grounding. Getting out any last little wiggles or adjustments. Starting to settle into your body. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. And then just exhale out the mouth. You can feel the sensation of your breath as it enters and exits your body. Taking note of any areas or pockets of tension, these sore muscles, anywhere that feels constricted. You bring softness to those areas by drawing the breath into those spots. We'll take a 3-part breath. So first breath, we'll just take a third of the inhale, and that'll fill up the low belly. Second inhale will fill up 2/3, so about the diaphragm area section. Third breath will be a full breath, and it'll fill all the way up to the collarbones. Take a cleansing breath in, cleansing breath out. Next inhale, just a third. And then exhale. Inhaling up 2/3 of the torso. Breath out, let it go. Next inhale, filling up the entire midsection, chest, and up the tops of the shoulders. And then exhale, side out. And on your next inhale, we'll fill up the low belly, but this time letting that breath overflow so it flows into your low back. Exhale. Next inhale, fill up 2/3 of the torso and overflow to the mid back. And then exhale, side out. Inhale, fill up the entire chest, overflowing to the shoulders, the shoulder blades, side out. So often when we think of just the breath filling up the front line of the body, we forget that there's the back side of our body. Start to flutter that eyes open, sweep the arms overhead, take a deep inhale. And then exhale, just take an easy twist off to the right side. Left hand can rest on top of the right knee. Inhale to lengthen through the top of the head. Exhale, draw the left shoulder over to the right side of the room. Breath in through center. Breath out, twist to the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhaling, draw the right shoulder over to the left side of your room. Breath in through center. Just one breath per movement, take the twist over to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhaling, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Reach the arms back overhead. And then really reaching from the sits bones all the way out through the spine, through the fingertips. Start to hinge at the hips, trying to find length through the side body, through the spine. And then just take a gentle fold forward. You can rest the palms, maybe the forearms, maybe the top of the forehead. Start to reach the hands a little bit more forward. Letting the side body start to expand. Walking the hands back in. Roll over onto all fours, table pose. Take a couple wraps of the hips side to side, swagging on your tail. Then we'll start to draw some circles with the upper body, so starting to warm up our wrists. And then reversing these circles. We'll meet through center and tabletop. On our next breath in, sink the belly, lift the gaze, come into your cow pose. On your exhale, press the ground, weight, tuck the chin around the spine. Cat. Inhale to your cow. Exhaling to your cat. Going in and out of your cats and cows. Going with your breath. About 3 more cycles of your cats and cows. And I invite you to close your eyes here. Starting to feel into your body. Back to center. Lengthen the right fingertips forward. Press the left heel back so we're in a spinal balance. Avoid sagging the belly, so tuck the tailbone a little bit to activate, to engage the low belly. Inhale, extend. On your next exhale, draw the knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhaling, extend. Knee to elbow. One more time, extend here. Plant through the right palm. Kickstand the right shin. And then we'll roll or we'll heel open towards the left side. So we're in a modified side plank. Either stay with the left inside of the foot rooted, or you can lift the foot parallel with the earth. Reach the left fingers over to the left side, and then circle the fingers to the front of the room. Coming to open up the side body. One more breath here. And then maybe back in your table pose. Take a round of cat and cow here just to wash that away. And then lengthening through the left fingertips. Right heel presses the back wall away, spinal balance. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract and crunch. Inhaling, extend. Exhale, crunch. One more time, extend. And crunch. Standing out here. And then plant the left hand down. Kickstand the left shin. Roll over onto the left side. Peel the right fingertips to the sky. Take a modified side plank. You can stay here, maybe reach the right fingertips to the right side, and then up to the front of the room. Rolling the shoulder down the back. One more round of breath here. And then exhale, tabletop. One more round of cat and cow here. And then tuck the toes. Walk the hands just a couple inches from where they are now. Press into the palms. Slowly lift the hips back up and sink. Now we're facing down. Take a couple moments here. Feel into your body. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. You can open and close the mouth. Feel the hands rounding down. Feel the hamstrings start to warm up here. This time we'll lift our heels into the toes. And then bend the knees. A little funky thing here. And then we'll press into the hands. Press the chest to the tops of the thighs. Lift the heels higher. Lift the sit bones higher. So you're lengthening through the spine. We're going to let decompressing, opening and closing movements of the body. So right now, really lengthening through the spine. Let your breath come to those spaces between the vertebrae. And lower the heels down, lengthen. When you're ready, lift to the toes. Start to tiptoe your feet to the top of the mat. We'll take Hatha Hastasana and Gorilla Pose. Flip the palms to face you, and then you can bend through the knees and start to crawl the toes on tops of the hands. So we're leaving the wrists. So in yoga, we do a ton of flexion of our wrists. This is the only pose that we do wrist extension. Let the top of the head hang heavy. Wiggle the toes out. Maybe bend one knee, bend the other. And then release one hand at a time. Slowly roll your way up to standing. Crown of the head last to rise. Sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands draw through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant our palms. Step our way back, downward facing dog. Eat for a moment. On our next inhale, we'll lift our heels, soften through the knees. Wave the body forward, head clean. So pausing here, find our foundation, press the ground away. You can stay here, you can always lower the knees if it's too much on the wrists or the core. So press the ground away, find that protraction of your upper back. Space between your shoulder blades should be puffed out. Belly button in up. Neither on knees are lifted. Shift the weight forward. And then exhale, we'll lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck your toes. Walk the hands back about a palm print. On your next inhale, squeeze through the triceps, peel the chest up, or take a low cobra. Let's hold here. Think about bending from the thoracic spine to upper back. Presenting, pinching in the low back, lowering down a little. Opening through the heart. One more inhale here. And then exhale, lower down. Press yourself back, child's pose. In the next couple of moments, downward facing dog. Next inhale, lift the right heel to the sky. Step or hug the knee to the nose. Let's hold it here. And then step the right foot next to the right thumb. We'll land the left knee on top of the toes. On our inhale, stay on fingertips. Draw the heart forward, so reaching the heart to the front of the room. Keep the collarbones broad. Stay with the breath. On our next exhale, we'll shift the hips back. Lengthen through the right leg. Right toes can peel off here. You can walk your hands back to frame the front leg. Inhale, find length. On your exhale, find depth. So fold over the front leg. The right hip. The left hip square to the mat. So pull the right hip forward, draw the left hip back. So that activates the hamstring. Start to lower down through the right foot. On our next inhale, we'll lengthen our arms to the sky. And this time, draw the hands behind the skull. So we'll take a baby back bend here. Press your elbows to the back of the room. Bend from the upper back, heart to the sky. Maybe the gaze shifts. So moving in and out of these two poses, we'll take an inhale here. Breath out, we'll shift our hips back, half splits, land the hands. Inhale to expand, hands behind the back. Twice more with your breath. Keep plugging the inner thighs together to find stability. After your last round, we'll meet back in our low lunge with our arms lifted. And on our next exhale, we'll plant the hands to frame the front foot. Shift the weight to the front foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Standing splits top of the mat, super intense here, so you can take this as you need it. Staying on fingertips, or you can plant the hands. You may also take a soft bend in the right knee. Take an inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. On your exhale, can you fold a little deeper over the standing leg? Release the left foot next to the right. Big toes together, a little space between the heels, sink the hips, Uttanasana to your toes. Top of the mat. Biceps can land next to the ears. If it's too much on the shoulders, you can widen the arms or take hands to front. Full breath in, side body long. Exhale, relax the face. Inhale to come up to standing, maybe a baby back bend at the top. And then exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward on the toes. Knees can stay lowered or lifted. This time, exhale, lower halfway or to the belly. Over or upward facing dog, heart forward. Exhale, we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Right foot stays, left heel rises, three-legged dog. Exhaling, draw the knee to the nose, pause here, press the ground away, find that space between your shoulder blades. And then step the left foot next to the left thumb. Land the right knee, lower the right top of the foot. Stay on fingertips here. Sink into the psoas muscle. Sink into the hips. Shine the heart forward. Stay lifted through the top of the head. Breath in. Breath out. Shift your hips back. Lengthen through the left leg. Ardha Hanumanasana. Calf splits. Flex the left toes back to the feet. Line your right hip over the right knee. Inhale for length. Exhale for done. Allow the breath to flow to the back of the left leg. Flowing in and out of these poses again. So land the left foot, bend the left knee. Inhale. On Vinyasa, arms sweep overhead, low lunge. And then hands come behind the skull again. Rest the heart forward and up. Baby back bend here. On your next breath out, shift the hips back. Squeeze the inner thighs for stability. Press. 4 more times here with your breath. Moving in and out. Warming up the low body, working on contraction, working on expansion, both sides of the body. After last round, we'll meet back in our low lunge with the arms lifted. And we'll plant the hands to frame the front foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Start to curl the fingers just a little bit in front of the left foot. And then weight shifts to the left foot. Start to peel the right toes off the earth, standing splits. Inhale, find that space between your vertebrae, lengthen. Exhale, find depth and fold. Soften through the left knee. If it's too much on the left hamstring. One more breath here. On your next exhale, land the right foot next to the left. Draw the big toes together, tiny space between the heels, sink the hips, move the Utkatasana to your pose. Rises can land next to the ears. Full inhale here. Exhale, driving down through the heels. Can you peel the toes off of the mat? When we drive down into our heels, we activate our posterior chain of our body. One more breath in. Breath out, come up to standing. Land the hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms back overhead. Baby back bend if you want it. Exhale, release, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, or you can step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right heel. Bend the knees, stack the hips this time. Opening up the right hip muscle, hip point. Maybe the gaze shifts underneath the right armpit. And then we'll draw the knee to the nose, hug it in. Inhale, three-legged dog, bend the knees, stack the hips. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. So adding a little bit of dynamic movement. Inhale, lengthen back, bend and stack. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. And step the foot between the hands. Stay on fingertips. Keep the left knee lifted. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, lengthen the right leg. Sits bones up and back. Fold over the front leg. We're going to modify pyramid pose here. And next round of breath. Bend through the right knee. Inhale, lifts you back up. Crescent warrior. Square off the hips, so feel right hip back. Draw the left hip forward. For a little bit more stability, you can widen the stance of the feet. Drag the sits bones down to the earth, so tuck the tailbone. Full inhale. On our next exhale, we'll take an open twist to the right side. Left fingers forward, right fingers back. Try keeping the shoulders stacked over the hips. If it feels nice, you can take this into your revolved crescent. Right hand can land on the back of the left thigh. Left fingers reach overhead. Hugging the inner thighs together, stay lifted through the left heel. On our next exhale, we'll plant through the hands. Shift the weight into the right foot, standing splits, top of the mat. Take an inhale here. On our exhale, we'll step the foot next to the right foot, sink the hips, Utkatasana to your pose. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale here. Exhale, stay rooted through the right foot, draw the left knee to the chest. And then we'll start to kick the foot back and lengthen the leg. Warrior three pose. Stay lifted through the right hip, lower a couple inches through the left. To square the hips to the front of the mat. If it's too much on the shoulders, you can take hands to heart. Maybe fingertips can graze the earth. Super challenging here. 2 more cycles of breath. And we'll soften through the right knee, touch the left toes back. Inhale to a crescent warrior. Exhale. Your flow, chaturanga, maybe keep the right toes lifted. Maybe head straight to your down dog. Take a little moment here just to pedal out the feet. Lift the left heel. Bend it and stack your hips. Pressing into your thumbs to keep your hands rooted. On your next exhale, we'll draw the knees to the nose. Inhale, 3 leg round, bend and stack. Twice more, draw the knees to the nose. Inhale, bend and stack. Exhale, step the left foot next to the left foot. Staying on fingertips, keep the right knee lifted. Draw the heart forward. Exhale, lengthen through the left leg, 6 bones look back, fold over your left shin. If you want a little bit less, right heel can lift a little higher. And bending through the left knee again. Use the core to lift you up, rising into crescent warrior. Exhale, sink into the front knee, sit the hips a little lower. Lift up through the back of the right kneecap to find length in the back of the right leg. Take a full inhale here. On your exhale, bringing out the spine, right fingers forward, left fingers back, open twist. Hug the inner thighs, find that stability. Lengthening through the crown of the head, twisting through the spine. Sort of cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Standing splits. That's for a beat. And then we'll step the right foot next to the left. Sink your hips, Utkatasana into your quads. Arms rise, building strength into the legs. And then exhale, come up to standing. Keep the weight in the left foot. Draw the right knee to the chest. You can keep arms next to the ears, maybe hands to the heart. And then start to draw the heart forward, shift the weight forward. Lengthen the right heel back. Try lifting an inch through the left hip, lower a couple inches through the right. So to activate muscles that you might not know you have. So lengthen through the right leg, maybe a soft bend in the left knee. 2 more cycles of breath here. Soften through the left knee. Tap the right toes down, reach the arms overhead, crescent warrior. And then exhale, we'll meet in a downward facing dog if you want to take a flow, a vinyasa, chaturanga, whatever you call it. Let's land the knees wide, big toes come together, take a wide-legged child's pose. You can reach the arms alongside hips. Rest the forehead on the mat. Releasing the wrists, the shoulders. Let the belly fall. In between the legs. Come back to your breath. Back to your body. Start to walk the hands back out in front of you. And then keep rolling the hands so that the hips lift off the heels and they align with the knees. We'll stay on fingertips, so stay active in this pose. And then we'll start to sink our chest down to the ground. So coming in Anahana puppy pose. The belly button and that core is engaged. Reach the sit bones to the top of the room. Sink the chest a little lower. Rest the chin, you can rest the forehead. Nice. Start to walk the hands back in. Tuck the toes downward facing dog. So adding on, taking this flow, adding in, leaving out some things. Do this one more time on each side. So on your next breath in, left foot stays, right foot rises. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hip. Full breath in here. Breath out, crunch the knees to the nose. Pause here. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, lift the hips back. Bend back through the right knee a little bit quicker here. Sweep the arms overhead. Press it forward. This time we'll land the left heel, so we're in heel to heel alignment for your one pose. Reach up through the fingertips. This time we'll interlace the hands behind the low back. Maybe grab hold of opposite elbows. Kind of interlace. Draw the fists down the hips. Open the heart to the sky. So expanding the front line of the body. And then on our next exhale, we'll humble our warrior. Reach the fists to the front of the room. Relax the crown of the head. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. Scoop the right hip to the midline, the center of your mat. Release the hands next to the ears. Step the left foot to the right, sink the hips into Uttanasana. So second to last time you're going to be here. Press into the right foot, draw the left knee to the chest, come up to standing. Open the left knee, tree pose. Draw the heel to the inner thigh, calf make it equal. Press into the right big toe, into the arch of the foot. Squeeze the inner thigh, squeeze the foot together. Find your breath. Find a different arm variation if you want to work something different. Maybe play with closing the eyes. Rest your balance. Release the hands to heart center. Release the knee to the chest. We're going to just do one more little thing on this side. Lengthen the left heel back. And this time we'll land the left hand down. Right fingers will rise to the top of the room. If you want to use a block or a book, you have that at home. Take your revolved half moon pose. Try to lifting up through the left hip. Squaring it with the right. Draw the left shoulder over to the right side of the room. Like twisting a little deeper. Soften through the right knee, touch the left toes down. Let this lift you up into your open crescent. Option for your revolve crescent. And then cartwheel the hands down. Take the through, flow, or meet in a downward facing dog. Take a moment in child's pose. One last little bit here. Right foot stays, left heel rises. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Draw the knee to the nose, crunch. Step the foot between the hands. Stay on fingertips. Heart forward. Breath out, lift the hips back. inhale. Let us lift you up into your crescent warrior. Exhale to settle. Then we'll land the right heel. Take this into your warrior one pose. So scoop the left hip back, draw the right hip forward. Stay rooted through the right heel. Warrior one. Bend through the left knee. Find your stability. You can interlace the hands, maybe the opposite way you did last time, maybe the opposite grip with the elbows behind the low back. Inhale to draw the fists down the right leg. Up the chest to the top of the ribs. And then exhale, just moving from your core. Squeeze the inner thighs, keep squeezing. And then take this into your home warrior. And deeper into the left knee. Take the break if you need it. Catch your breath. And then release the hands next to the ears. Step the right foot to the left. Meeting at Utkatasana into your pose. Inhale here. Exhale, press into the left foot, draw the right knee to the chest, come up to standing. Open the right knee, tree pose. Or variation this side. Maybe work a different arm variation. Home to your breath, home to your body right here. Last little bit of effort. Release the arms to heart or hands to heart. Draw the right knee to the chest. We'll take our revolved half moon pose. So lengthen through the right heel. Lower the right hand up and over to the right side of your mat. Diagonal from the left toes. Maybe lengthen the left fingers to the top of the room. When we're clear, maybe with a block underneath the right hand for a little bit more height. Working on balancing, lower through the right hip just an inch. There you go. One more round of breath here. Softly land the right toes. Use your core to lift you up to your open twist. Option is to take a revolved crescent. And then take a flow or head straight to your downward facing dog. About 5 to 8 rounds of breath. You want to drop the knees, head into a child's pose. Feel free to take it there whenever you need it. And we'll all meet on our knees. Shift the hips off to one side, down to seated. Bring the heels together, knees apart. Vinyasa, butterfly pose. Bring hands to the outside edges of the feet. Root down through the sits bones, spine long, reach up through the top of the head. And then inhale here to expand. On your next exhale, you can stay here, or you can come down, maybe on the forearms, maybe just walk the fingers just a little bit further in front of you. Keeping that land in the spine. Walking the hands back in if you took that variation. Draw the hands behind the knees, hug the knees together to center. And then we'll lengthen the legs out in front of us. You're letting flesh from underneath your bum. And then reach the arms overhead. So when we fold, when we do a forward fold, we're really bending from starting to the bend at our low back. So reach from your sits bones. Think about reaching your sits bones to the top of the room. Lengthening out the spine. Once you can't reach anymore, then find your hold. So your hands can come to knees, calves, maybe the bottoms of the feet, maybe these fingers around the big toes. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, find depth in your hold. Slowly releasing out of your hold. Let's plant the hands behind the hips so fingertips will graze the sits bones. You can stay here with your legs long, maybe planting the toes, taking a reverse plank. If you want to work a different variation, you can plant, take reverse table. Wherever you're taking this, take an inhale to prepare. And then exhale, press into the heels, into the hands, lift the pelvis to the top of the room. So we're reversing all the contraction that we get in folds. Next exhale, lowering down. Reach the fingertips to the front of the room. Tuck the chin round through the spine. Slowly lower down all the way onto your back. Asana, knees to chest pose. Plug the knees in. Rock the body side to side. We'll take the arms out to a cactus. Plant the feet. Lift the hips off to the right side. Let the legs fall over to the left so they can stay bent. Maybe you want to lengthen them. Maybe touch hold of the toe. Really trying to stay rooted through the right shoulder blade. So that's why we practice this arm. That helps it stay rooted a little bit more. Press the right hip forward. Find that opening along the right side of the body from the hip point all the way up past the lung through the right shoulder. Pressing that right hip forward, expanding the side of the body. Draw the knees through center. Press the feet down, lift the hips off to the left side. Let the legs fall to the right. Center straight. Keep the left shoulder blade rooted. That allows you to get this deep cut into the twist. Doesn't matter if the legs are hovering on the right side. Keep the left side rooted. And then press the left hip forward. So just use the strength of the low body to press the left hip forward. So that opens up the left side of your body. Knees back to center. Bend the feet down, lift the hips just to reset your spine. And then knees to your armpits. Happy baby pose. You can take hands behind the kneecaps, maybe ankles, maybe outside edges of the feet. Rock, sway the body back and forth. Ready, release heels to the ceiling. Take a waterfall pose. So not a ton of effort here. Knees to be bent. You don't have to point or flex your feet. Let them be. Let the hands fall alongside the hips. belly here. Just letting gravity do the work here. Soften through the eyes, gently close. Smoothly guiding yourself to your final resting pose. Let the feet fall wide. The palms face up alongside the body. Loosening the lips from one another, tongue falls further to the front. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale, side out. Letting the breath that enters your body feel like water. Letting that water flow through the bloodstream of your body. And then on your next exhale, turning into a puddle on your mat. Letting the body melt onto the earth. Let go of any rhythm you have of the breath. Trying not to chase any feelings or thoughts that arise. You have a little bit of monkey brain, mind. Bringing the breath into that space, calm those feelings or thoughts. Shavasana. Starting to bring some awareness back into the space. Back into your body. Turning the little toes, fingers. Back the head side to side. Hugging the knees to chest. Before rolling onto one side of your mat, whatever feels the most natural. Pausing for a moment before pressing your way up to a comfortable seat. Take a moment here just to reflect. Working on that transition from one state, one experience to another experience, another state of mind. Not rushing to the next thing, to the next thought. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Draw the hands together. And then exhale, take the thumbs to your third eye, space between your brows.